This movie tells a story of Emperor Philippa Georgiou, who joins a secret division of Starfleet, tasked with protecting the United Federation of Planets, and must face the sins of her past. This movie is a bold attempt to expand the universe of Star Trek into a new format, but it ultimately falls flat, proving to be a disappointing addition to the franchise. The film, which marks the first Star Trek movie made directly for streaming on Paramount+, feels more like a missed opportunity than a celebration of the series' rich history. From the outset, the movie struggles with its identity. It aims to blend elements of spy thrillers and heist movies, but the execution is lackluster. The plot is convoluted, with a narrative that feels like it was hastily stitched together from the remnants of a discarded TV series pilot. The film's pacing is erratic. It's filled with expository dialogue that does little to advance the story or develop characters, making it feel more like a series of plot points rather than a cohesive film. The character of Philippa Georgiou, played by Michelle Yeoh, is a highlight, but even her performance can't salvage the film's shortcomings. Michelle Yeoh brings her usual charisma and skill to the role, yet she's encumbered by a script that reduces her complex character to a caricature of herself. The supporting cast is forgettable, with characters that lack depth or any real development, appearing more as plot devices than as integral parts of the story. Visually, this movie is a mess. The cinematography is disorienting, with an overuse of shaky cam and frenetic editing that undermines any sense of tension or excitement in the action sequences. The special effects, while occasionally impressive, often look rushed and fail to capture the grandeur or innovation typically associated with Star Trek's visual storytelling. The film's aesthetic feels like it's trying to mimic the style of contemporary superhero films, without understanding what made those visuals effective. Moreover, the movie's handling of Section 31, the secretive division of Starfleet, is perhaps its most significant misstep. Rather than exploring the moral ambiguities and ethical dilemmas that the organization introduced in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, this movie opts for a superficial action-packed romp that strips away the intrigue and complexity. It does not engage with the philosophical questions that have long been a hallmark of the franchise, instead opting for generic action movie tropes that feel unoriginal and out of place in the Star Trek universe. The dialogue is often cringeworthy, filled with attempts at humor that fall flat, and attempts at profundity that miss the mark. The film lacks the wit and intelligence that fans expect from Star Trek, instead offering lines that feel more at home in a lesser action movie than in a franchise known for its sharp writing. Overall, this is a film that does not live up to the legacy of Star Trek. It's a derivative and uninspired piece that fails to capture the essence of what makes the franchise beloved. It's a stark reminder that not all new adventures in the universe need to be taken, especially when they're executed with such a lack of care and understanding of what made Star Trek resonate with audiences for decades. This movie might be a brief entertainment for those looking for mindless action, but for fans of Star Trek, it's a disheartening watch. It's not worth to spend time to watch this. We do not recommend this movie at all.